Shalom, family, and welcome back to J. Marie's Journey. I am J. Marie for those of you that are just not joining, and I want to say welcome if this is your first time. I just wanted to come and give y'all a little update. I am back in Houston, Texas. I had a weekend with my family, my dad's side of the family. I was able to hang out spend time with my sisters for a little bit and stop in New Orleans. I have a couple videos that I made. You can go back and watch those. But I just wanted to come in and say shalom, shalom, y'all. I feel so amazing. Today I took the day off because we got back last night. And I just wanted a day to recuperate from the driving and things of that nature. And I had a road trip with my children, and I asked my daughter, I said, do you prefer us flying or do you like road trips better? She was like, Mama, road trips. I said, me too. Because it's like with the flying, you have to you got to go through TSA, and I got 2 kids and I have a little one. So I got the stroller and I got all these bags and electronics because I want to make sure he got his tablet and we are entertained too while we're on the plane. And then you get through TSA. Okay, we want to get food and we've got to wait for the plane. We getting on the plane with the stroller. Got to wait until to everybody get off to get the stroller from under the plane up on the the thing, I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's a lot of work. And then you got to go down, if you did a bag check, which we normally do because we have a lot of stuff, especially traveling with a toddler. You have to go down and get your bags and wait for your bags, and then you got to go take the shuttle over to get the rental car, and then it's like now, so like I told her, I said, baby, I want us to get out and see more. Like, I always traveled with her, especially before I had my son, because they're 10 years apart. I always travel. We flew different places and things of that nature. But now I want us to start taking road trips, especially out, like, to the states that are, like, surrounding Texas. I know there's some states that may be a ways away. Because Texas is big, but like the closer states, like we just hit Louisiana, we just hit Mississippi this past weekend, and I just want us to go and then even see places in Texas, y'all. This was so liberating to be able to spend time with my children. These are things that I've desired in my heart to do with my babies, and I had this opportunity. This whole healing journey, y'all, it was rough at first because you don't see what's on the other side of it. But when you get to the other side and you cut off access to those that was in that space to minimize you being able to heal. When you cut off access and you start to really focus on what the Most High have for you and actually healing and loving yourself, it is so much beauty in it, y'all. You don't do nothing for nobody but the Most High and yourself. You never do anything to please people. And it's just like I'm living free. I have so much liberty, trusting in the Most High and all things, submitting all things to Him, and really just knowing that I'm beautiful. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made in His image. I don't have to live to no one else's standard. I don't have to be compared to nobody else. I am fearfully and wonderfully made in His image. He created me strategically and just loving me and my babies. Like it's just unspeakable joy, y'all. This weekend when I met my sisters, as I mentioned in a video before, I met one of my sisters for the first time. She's almost 60. And my other sister, we've seen each other several times. We stayed down the street from each other, actually. But it was just beautiful. And my father's family loved on me. They loved on me. And they was like, that's Sim Jr. daughter. Because my father's name was Sim, S-I-M. That's Sim Jr. daughter. Oh, wow. Come here, baby. Come on. I was like, I hadn't seen them since I was 4. Some of them I remembered as a 4-year-old. Like I'm 40. That was like 36 years ago, almost 37 years ago. And it was such a beautiful time. And I told them, I was like, you know, y'all willing, I want to come back and spend more time and see y'all, hang out with y'all. Y'all come to Houston. I met my cousins from Georgia. My aunt was there from Chicago. I've seen her before I went to Chicago, and me and her hung out and things of that nature. But just to meet my family, the family that I really wasn't close to. I was more closer to my mom's family. But to meet them, it's like restoration. It's like, you know, seeing my father. My father was the oldest of 10 kids. I had no idea that he had that many siblings. And it's only like half of them still living now. My father passed away when I was back in 2001, when I was a senior in high school, right before I graduated. And my father was in my life. Like, that was my daddy. My daddy loved me. I can't say I was a daddy's girl. My daddy loved me, and I loved my daddy. Like, he was involved in my life. But he got ill, you know, and he went back down to Mississippi and things of that nature, and he was in a nursing home, so I really didn't have a lot of communication with him because I was in Detroit at the time. But yeah, it was just so beautiful. And then seeing his brothers, like his one brother, oh my goodness, they look just alike, and he was up there singing. My family, they sing. They have like gospel groups. They're really heavily into the church. They are a lot of them are pastors. My sister that I just met, she's a pastor. And I'm like, I look forward to getting into the word with y'all. Even though I'm an Israelite, it's an opportunity for me to share what I've learned as being an Israelite. I came from Christianity, and it wasn't no judgment. When I say, like, even at the funeral, I went to the funeral and it was at a church. I went in, man, I had a good time with praise and worship. They rocked that church, honey. They rocked it out, as well as the minister who did the eulogy came up and started talking about Israel. Israel, how they were in captivity because of their disobedience, the awakening. Okay? And he was also talking about, his sermon was, are you ready for the wedding feast? I was like, hallelujah, Abba Yahuwah, you are so amazing and so strategic. So strategic. So, I had an amazing time. My kids, man, we had a good time when, my daughter, Mississippi is slow. It's slow. It was like, it reminds you of The Color Purple, the first movie, how it looked in the area that my dad grew up in, the area that we were in. And so that was an experience for her. You know, I was like, I want you to go because I want you to have this experience. I want you to meet your family. And she's like, Mama, I don't know them. I said, that's the whole point, baby. And she realized she got cousins her age. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a cousin. Well, my daughter is 13, and then my son is 2. So they're 10 years apart. He'll be 3 this year. I have a cousin who's like my age. She has a 14-year-old and a 3-year-old. We both have that age gap. You know what I'm saying? And she came up to me. She was like, hey, she was like, you are so beautiful. And I'm like, oh, hey, cuz. You know, it was just so much love down there. And I so look forward to going back. Y'all willing to the family reunions and things of that nature. Like, during your healing journey, the Most High will put things in position for you. Like, you know, at one point, I was like, what am I going to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to feel lonely. You know, that's a lie. And I rebuke that in Yahushua's name. I don't. I feel happy. I'm like getting out, having self-care days. Today, I stayed in the bed until probably like 9 o'clock, which is not the norm for me. I get up early, y'all. And I took today off, you know, because I knew I was going to need this day to recover from driving. And then now it's time to go get these nails done again. I'm going to get my nails done. I'm here. I'm about to go grab me some lunch. Sit down and have my lunch by myself. I paid my daughter to watch my son. Of course, that was a good incentive for her. So she's like, okay, cool, mama. You know, just so I can go out and just have a good time. one-on-one reflections with me and spend time with the Most